Hello. Hang on a second. Let me get myself set up here as usual. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Okay. So, exciting day, May 1st. It is, let me grab this here. The new catalog is up and running. So you guys can order from this at any time now. It's good from now until the end of April next year. So, okay. I'm a little scattered because a lot has been happening in my life the last couple of weeks, but I'm here. And I think I have something really interesting to show you. If you're joining me, hello, welcome. I am Wendy Keys Turnbull. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hi, Vicki. And Yukon, hang on a second. Yukon's, my puppy is eating things out of the garbage. Yukon, sit. Sit. Down. Stay. Okay, hopefully he'll stay there for a little bit. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so I am going to show you, this card is completely of my own making. I saw a die on one of the online crafting stores that does what I'm going to do without. Hi, Beth. Oh, good. You're watching me from outside. Excellent. So I saw this die that does something like what I'm going to do here today. I don't really know what to call this. I'm going to make a card. Well, let me just turn you down and we'll take a look at it. Hang on just a second. All right. So, yeah, I'm a little off angle here. For some reason, hang on. There. That's not going to stay though. That's better, but it's not going to stay. I have really got to get my setup set up before I come on. And of course, hang on. Oh, there it goes. Oops. Sorry, I just redid it. Okay. So for the card class, which is this coming weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, this is the host code. Again, there's a link at the top of the page if you decide you want to order. And as I said at the very beginning, how about my nails? Aren't they cool? Okay. Hi, Tammy. As I said at the very beginning, the catalog is now live, so you can order from the new catalog, from the new annual catalog. And let me show you the card that I'm not going to make this exact card, but I'm going to make something like this. I just finished making up this sample. So I don't know what to call this. Like I said, this is just something I decided to play around with. It's almost like a puzzle piece. Fractal card. I don't know. It's not a fracture card. I guess it could be. But anyhow, let's go ahead and let me show you how I did this. So here we go. So I'm going to use this new, beautiful, Thoughtful Journey paper. I just want to show you guys. I don't know if I showed this to you before, but this is such beautiful paper. There's the front and the back. And I'll just quickly show you a couple of them. This one, and there's the back of it. And this one, it's just so pretty. And there's the back of it. I love these watercolor type papers. And this one, there's the back of it. And you guys will just have to get the paper to see the rest of them, but except for the one we're going to use today. I'm going to use this one with the little thistles. I really like that. So the first thing I have to do, this is the new Petunia Pop, sorry. And I am going to use the card in landscape. I'm just taking it up here. Okay, I have to decide what part of this I'm going to use on here because I only need I'm going to use a mat. I'm going to use a pool party mat, and the pool party mat is just 1/8 of an inch smaller than the front of the card. So the card is 8.5 by 5.5, and then you fold it. Oh, good, Joy will be able to watch for a couple minutes too. And you'll be able to folded into 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So just a little 1/16 of an inch is going to stick out on each side of that. Because I want room to separate the pieces, I'm going to cut this to 5 by 3 3/4. So I have to decide which 5 by 3 3/4 of this I want. And if I had thought ahead, I would have made a little hole 5 by 3 3/4, and then I would have put it around here. But I think I definitely want some of the pool party in it, and I definitely want the thistles in it. I think I'm gonna cut it here to start. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, okay. So we made this 5, like so. Get it up a little higher so you can see. So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be from here up. I like that. Nope, you know what though? This is the problem is it needs to be 5 this way. I'm going to cut a little bit off of this side. And then I'm going to put it to 5 on this side. And yes, that looks good. Now I need 3 3/4. I don't want to cut all of that off, so I'm going to cut a little bit off the top here. And I'm not even going to worry about the amount I'm cutting off. I'm not even going to measure it. I'm just going to cut that off. And then I'm going to go to 3 3/4 over here. That looks more like it. Yes, I like that. Okay, so that's what I have left. And now I'm just going to be random here. I'm going to cut some pieces. I think I'll cut just going to cut around. I think I'll just go like this now. Okay, now comes the fun part, because now I have to puzzle this out. I'm not going to put that on there yet because I want to do this way. All right. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab another copy of it. I think that's not it. Got to find it in here. Should have thought of this ahead of time, huh? Well, what's on the back of it? Okay. That's probably the easier way to do it. And that's not it. I know I have more of them. Oh, that's interesting. There it is. All right, we have that here, so I can look at this a little bit. Okay, so I believe that's my upper corner. And so that means the other corner is going to be mostly blue. This one right here, probably. Nope. This is the fun part, like I said. This goes here. Most definitely this goes here. This may very well go here. I think so. Then this goes here. I think I should have put petal pop in the background, or petunia pop in the background instead of that one, because it's kind of blending right in there, isn't it? And then that goes there. So it wasn't so bad. Okay, I think I want to change my background though, instead of pool party, because pool party is just, it's blending in too much up here. Let me see what I think of it on the, yeah, I think I'm going to reverse it, and I'm going to do pool party for the card base and petunia pop for the background. So I'm just going to lay this out like this. I'm going to cut this down. Again, remember it's 4 1/8. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I'm just cutting a little 1/8 of an inch off of each. Okay. Let's see if that matches up to that, then I know I cut it right. Yep. Okay. This will be better. See, I didn't plan it out ahead too much. Okay, so that's going there. And I don't recommend that you glue them down until you know exactly where you want everything, because you're going to decide the distances for each of the sections. That is, this goes here, and then this goes here. Okay, so now I'm going to play around with it a little bit until I have it the way I want it. So yeah, that's definitely going to be better on the petunia pop. I'm going to leave about 1/8 of an inch. And it won't be the same all the way around because of the cut pieces you'll see here. I covered it up with this, but it's a little bit thicker here than it is in some of the other spots. And that's because of how much I cut it. Okay, and this one I want to line up with that one. So I want this line to line up with this edge. And then we're going to go ahead. I think it's important to do the corners first. That's what it seemed like when I did it a few minutes ago on the other one. And then we're going to put this one up here, like so. And then, whoops. And I think I'm going to move it down a little bit here. And then that. And then this one like this. Okay. And I like how that looks. So now, except I'll put that one up just a tiny bit. So now I'm going to glue them down, gluing so that I have time to change my mind if I need to. Yukon is the star tonight. Well, yeah, he's trying to be. He got up and moved, that little devil. He's supposed to stay until I release him. So much for training. Let's see, I'm just going back through, making sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, all right. Here we go. I'm going to start with this corner because I'm going to move it a little bit. And I'm just, whoa, that glue hasn't been used in a while. Make sure that corner gets something. We'll put it here. I'm going to move in a little bit, like so. All right, and then we're going to do this corner next. Whoops, get that glue out of there. I'll have to erase that off in a bit. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on a second. Oh, I guess not. Okay. And I want to line it up relatively with the other corner that I just put down. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put all 4 corners down before we do the middle. So this is just something I decided to play with and see what I can do. And I'm sure if I played with it more, I could figure it out a lot better. I'm not a mathematician, so I couldn't, calculate the amount of spaces around everything and all of that. I just think it's fun to just cut and experiment. Okay, that, I don't like the way the bottom is on that one. Oh, it's actually okay compared to the one I just did. So we will leave that like that. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other two, the 2 middle ones. All right, one more. All right, hang on. That's in my way. go. Round and round and round we go. The house is nice and quiet tonight because, well, my mother-in-law is in the hospital and my husband drove to White Plains to pick up his aunt and move her back here. So it's just me, the dog, and the cat tonight and for the next couple of nights. Well, Mom might be coming home tomorrow. Don't know for sure yet, but okay. So there's that. Now I need to make myself, oh, I like how it looks on the screen especially. Oh, thanks, Deb. Yeah, it's Color Street. It's two. It's one is the purple is called Mermaid Magic and the top is called In the Mood. Yukon, hush. Okay, now. He heard me. Yukon, come. He is very, he went to training and he is was very well trained, but we haven't been working with him that much and he's losing his touch already. Yukon. Okay. And good boy. Lie down, please. Hey. Sit. Sit. Down. Good boy. Okay. Okay, so now this is going to go in here, like so. I'll use tape for that. He was remarking on your comment. Actually, he heard me say your name, and whenever he hears me talking to somebody and saying a name means there's actually somebody here, he thinks. So he starts looking for who it is. And if it's been perfectly quiet and I say the word no, Hello, or even HI, he will start barking because he thinks somebody just came in the door and I'm calling to them. So I'm surprised he didn't do it when I first turned it on and started talking because I hadn't been talking for a while here. But no, you can hush. Hush. Okay. What do you think, guys? Yes, to Mom. Yes, Tammy. She's had so many issues. This is the second time she's been in the hospital in the last 3 weeks. So hopefully she will improve. She has some major issues that aren't going to go away, unfortunately. Okay, now I'm going to use Pool Party for my sentiment, and I need to figure out what sentiment I'm going to use. Let's see. My new, hang on a second, I'm going to go grab. No, you sit right there. Down. Down. Thank you, good boy. Good boy. Okay, let's see. Okay, stay right there. I'm going to use Unbounded Love, which is in the new catalog. This is a brand new set. Why was that over there? Okay, because what I'm using is out of it. Okay, I am going to use Happy Birthday and Celebrate, and then we'll put something else on the inside. I'm going to do 2 on the outside. See if I can find them. There's Happy Birthday. That's the easy one. Celebrate. Not so easy to read. Let's see. Oh, it is script. Okay. There it is, right down there by Happy Birthday. How about that? Okay. All right, and I'm going to get my Petal Pop. Okay, so all of my new inks are put away, are in the bins with the cards for this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Stampin' Write markers to do the honors here. Oh, Petal Pop's the only one that won't come out. There we go. Okay. So I don't have graph paper on here, grid paper on here, because A couple of you mentioned that it was easier to see things without the grid paper. So I'm just using a foam background. That should be thorough enough to stamp right. See what happens. Happy birthday. That T could have had a little, whoops, a little bit more color in the bottom of it. Okay, and the Y probably too. There we go. Okay, and let me clean that before I put the other one on. And celebrate. I'm going to do celebrate also in the petal pop. Petunia pop. I'm going to keep calling it petal pop. It's petunia pop. Okay, that looks good. We'll put that, and we'll put it over here. I'm not sure what I'm going to use to, that's good. I like that. Punch these out yet. They almost have a watercolor look to them from using the marker instead of the ink pad. See, they're not supposed to have that watercolor look, but I really like that actually. So I'm leaving it just like that. All right, let's see what I've got here. I think we might use dies instead of punches because most of my punches retired. The ones that I would typically use for this. And let's see what I've got. Too big, too little, just right. So this is Nested Essentials, the second smallest, sorry. And then for Celebrate, I may not be able to fit anything around that. I'll probably just make a strip of that. Let me just look real quick and see what I have here. Oh, I could use Happy Little Things. And it won't fit because of where I put it. Oh, it wouldn't fit anyhow. It's not wide enough. So let me do this. Let me cut that out. There were a few things I could do if I stamped it someplace else, but I think I'm just going to make a strip out of that one. Hi, Sherry. Two Sherry's on, spelled different ways. Okay, let me... I gotta use the big machine because I didn't cut I could cut the cardstock down, but I'm too lazy. All right, so we're gonna cut this out. All right, there's that one. And actually, if I'd stamped that a different way, yeah, that's all right. We'll just cut it out. It'll be fine. Okay. There, as I said, this is Nested Essentials. Okay, we're gonna put this. I hate to cover that up. Maybe I'll put it like right here so I don't cover my thistles up. And let's just get this cut out. Let's see. I may decide just not to even use the Celebrate. We'll see. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. That one. And then that was going to do that. That's okay. See if we can't fix this. Sorry guys, I know I'm off screen here. My mistake. All right, I think that is not even. That looks like it would be more even. That worked good. Okay, let me just clean it up a bit here. Oh, no wonder everything wouldn't fit in there. All my scissors are in the wrong spot and they're taking up something else's spot. I'm going to do a tiny little dovetail on each end. just a little bit. So if you cut down the center, and then you cut from corner to what you just cut, the center, get a nice little dovetail. Okay, it's not very neat, is it? Get that piece off of there. Good enough. Okay, get this out of the way. Okay, so we're going to put this here. We're going to put this up here. And that needs to be edged so that it shows up. So we're just going to edge it with our marker, like so. Okay. A little bit of this last string left. We'll go up here. I'm going to put it like that. And then this one, put that in the middle. That is done. Let's see. Let's use strips. One here and one down here. And, oh, the strips feel bigger than the dimensional. Oh well. Okay. Oops, almost put it upside down. Right there. And, oops. So then I can just put the rest of that strip back on here. There we go. And I need some bling. Let's see here. Okay, these blings are all current. Got lots of those, don't I? No. No. Maybe. These look kind of thistly. Whoa, there's a lot of them loose in here. Well, that one, we'll use that one. Doesn't have any sticky on the back of it, so we'll go ahead and put a little dab of glue on here. And we will put that right on top of our glue. There we go. I think I'm going to go ahead, trying to figure out where my other take your pick tool went. I have one set up with the pointy end and one set up, there it is, hiding behind me. Okay, and let's put another one at the bottom of that one. And then we'll put one more on the card somewhere. Right here. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them hanging loose in here that don't have any sticky on the back of them. That's very strange. I wonder how they all lost their sticky. Oh well. One's on the floor somewhere. It'll just have to stay there. Oops. Okay. And let's go ahead and do the inside while we're at it. There it is. This is going to my daughter, whose birthday is Saturday. And this one, I think, is going to Debbie's mother, because her birthday is also Saturday. How old is she going to be, Debbie? 95? 94? 94, right? I think. Let's see here. It's going to say, well, it's going to say you are loved. May all your wishes come true. You are loved. I think that's going to be the best thing. This is a daughter that we have had some recent problems with, but things are starting to get better. And so I want her to know how much we love her. So may all your wishes come true is going to be a hard one. That's okay. May all your wishes come true. And you are loved. To you and yours. Something just for you. You're a true I am looking for you are loved. There it is. Okay, so it's print, it's caps for the first two words, and then loved is cursive. So hard to read these upside down. Oh my goodness. Best of luck, hope, love. You guys. Oh, it's because it's not in here. That's why I can't find it, because it's being used this weekend. So, for now, I will add the You Are Loved when I get it out of one of the other ones. But may all your wishes come true is going first. Oh, that did not come out so great. It did, but I think I'm gonna, nope, wrong end. The S just needs a little help here. That's not the best I could do, but it's gonna have to stay that way. Come true. Also not the best, but it'll do. Okay, thanks, Tammy. Yeah, it's still rocky, but we're working on it, and it's close, so. She has come around. The other half is not, so. Okay, so celebrate, happy birthday. May all your wishes come true, and then it's going to say you are loved. And that is that one, and then this one I will fill in something on the inside and write a little letter. And there you have it. There's my cards for tonight. Remember, if 10 of you comment, I'll be drawing a name tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to seeing many of you. Oh, a spider joy, yikes. I'm looking forward to seeing many of you this weekend, 25 to be exact. And some of you are bringing friends that I don't know yet. So I'm looking forward to getting to know them. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Those of you who aren't coming, anytime you want to join us, just let me know in advance. And also, yes, Tammy, I'll see you Monday. Also, if you are not nearby and you'd like to do kits of the cards that I make, you can do that. I'm going to show you those cards one more time that we're doing this weekend. All right. I don't know if I showed them to you before or not, but I will show them to you now just in case. I think I have, but one never knows. And I know some of you have seen them in your mailbox and online here. Okay, so I made mostly simple cards because we have new people coming. So here is one of them, sending a big hug, so it's there when you need it. So using all new colors. This is the new basic, whoops, upside down. This is the new basic beige with all of the new in colors on it. You are loved, happy birthday. This one, masculine card, happy birthday. You're the best, plain and simple. Excuse me, I got a hiccup. Airplane-like. This one is the more difficult one, but I have cut everything out for you guys. So all you have to do is stamp and assemble and color a little bit. So this is a little unique in that it's not a full-size card. This is the part that opens up with your message on it, just on the front of it, and it will stand up like that. So you'll be coming single Monday, Sherry. Okay, I was expecting you to come, so that's good. Okay, and then remember that the annual catalog is now live, so you can purchase from it. I hope that you took advantage of buying things that were going up in price before today, because as of today, everything costs more. Not everything, but a lot of things cost more. So I have this paper that we will be working with next month in June. I also have this. Maybe I'll combine them. Who knows? And these. So this is all in colors, the new in colors. So this is the neat thing about this catalog is it's arranged for beginner stampers in the front, which is kits and things ready-made that you just have to assemble, maybe do a little stamping on. And then in the middle are things like if you wanted to do 100 thank you notes, something easy like that where you can buy a bundle and you can do a whole bunch of things at once. And then the bulk of the catalog is for avid crafters or for, you know, those of us who want everything and need to buy everything, like me. So, and the thing that I find the neatest is this color theory wheel right here. And it tells you about playing with color and the different things you can do. Monochromatic was using several shades of the same basic color. Complementary, where you're using things that are opposite each other on the scale, on the color theory. Analogous is choosing 3 colors right in a row. So you could be like Poppy Parade, Melon Mumbo, Pretty Pink, that kind of thing. They're side-by-side colors. And then triadic, which is using 1 color from each third of the color wheel. So we'll be playing with some of those colors later. I'm really looking forward to this new catalog being live. I mean, it is now, but I'm looking forward to sharing everything with you guys. If you're a regular of mine and you did not get a catalog, please let me know, and I will make sure that you get one this weekend. Most of you had them mailed to you. So, okay, let me put you back. So we'll flip you back over so you can look at my ceiling for a second. If I can just get to the part to flip it. There we go. Here I am. Okay. So thank you so much for watching today. I really enjoyed coming up with something new and different, something that I haven't done before. I really haven't seen done before like that. Like I said, I got the idea because I saw a die on, I don't know if it was scrapbook.com or simply, sorry, Simon Says Stamp or what, but I saw a die that does something like this and I thought, I could probably do that with my trimmer. So that's what I decided to try and it worked out beautifully. So, okay, everybody, have a wonderful week. I will see you all next week, same place, same time. I'll see lots of you this weekend or Monday. I still consider that the weekend. Have a great time. Have a great week. Happy stamping. Bye-bye, everybody.